Michael Lewis got more from his ability than the average person. And it's so neat to think that Michael Lewis and how tough and what road he had to take to get where he did.
Never really gave up on football like after I got out of high school or anything. I played in various leagues, semi-pro in Kenner. Kenner had a semi-pro league. I played there for a couple of years. Left from there, played a lot of arena football. Baton Rouge, I played Arena 1. I think the love was always there when I was traveling with some guys out of New Orleans and stuff playing flag football. So I did a lot of things like that. Philadelphia called me in for a workout. Worked out in Philly. They said they wanted to sign me and bring me on, do training camp in 2000. I did that, got a call from the Saints. After I signed with Philly, they was like, you know, if you get released, would you work out for us? So when Philly released me, I worked out in Jacksonville and came back and worked out in New Orleans. And towards the end of the year 2000, the Saints called me on and put me on the practice squad. Once I got there, man, it was like heaven to me, because now I'm like, you know what? I'm on a practice squad, but I'm playing at my home team. You know, I get to do this thing, so I was real happy. When I got to the NFL, it was more of, you know what, I'm playing in the best football league there is. Saying I started from the bottom as far as semi-pro, and I worked my way all the way up to the top. But me getting there, I knew that I had to work harder than everybody else when it came down to it, because most of the guys went the traditional route, high school, college, then getting to the pros. Me, not going to college at all, and then making it here, you know, it's like, to me was, you know what, every year, every day I have to work a little bit harder to stay here. You know, it's not about making it to the NFL, it's like staying is the most important thing. You know, most guys want to make it. My whole thing was, I didn't want to just make it, I wanted to stay in the NFL, and I played 7 years.
He was a hard worker, a guy that was determined to be successful in life and do the right things. And he always was a third ear to his teammates. If you ever want to talk to Michael Lewis, he was one of those guys. He's an approachable guy. I always talk to him. You want to take pictures, autographs. He's just one of those guys that you couldn't help but like.
He deserved to be in the Saints Hall of Fame. I mean, for what he did, and you know what? When you think of the Saints Hall of Fame, in my opinion, it's not just what you do on the field. Okay, it's what you mean to a franchise. And Michael Lewis continues to add and help this franchise.
You know, I just said thank you to him or whatever. I try not to get too excited. You know, he was like, you know, Mike, I just wanted to be the first to tell you congratulations. You know, you're going to the Hall of Fame. You know, he was like, you know, it's well deserved. You know, eventually we knew you was going to get in there. You know, you got to go through the due process or whatever. So I'm just sitting there like, you know, I knew this day was going to come. Didn't know it was going to come this fast, but I knew it was coming. So I was excited. You know, I was, you know, real grateful that, you know, it happened. And, you know, what more can it happen at home? You know, for the team you grew up liking, the team you played for, and it's your city.